omniscience. Money comes to those who know and abide by its principles. That is number one law. You must never forget it. That money comes to people who know and abide by what? By laws and principles. Number two, knowledge of the law of money is the key demand for wealth. Knowledge for laws of money is the key demand. Don't just write down like I said in starting. Everything I'm saying, let it be going into your spirit as it is going through your pen to your book. Knowledge for money is the key demand for wealth. To obtain this knowledge, find mentors, coaches, teachers, and partners for wealth. To obtain this knowledge, find who? Mentors, coaches, teachers, and partners for wealth. Let's be a little bit faster. Number three, the first thing to do with money is to save. Number four, the first thing to do with money, number three, is to what? Is to what? Is to what? Is to save. And I've taught you about all these things about saving. By the time you save, then you now strategically connect to God in the place of prayer so that He supplies you with understanding on how to channel that money correctly. Because that a young girl is doing critical business and she's succeeding does not mean you will go into it and succeed. So you keep the money. That's the law of retention. Then you pray to God for direction. The Bible says in Proverbs chapter 5, verse 3 to 5, trust in the Lord with all thy heart, lean not in thy own understanding. In all thy ways do what? Acknowledge Him, and He shall direct. What number now? Number four, income does not determine wealth. Knowledge does. Income does not determine wealth. Knowledge is what determines wealth. Number five, I like this particular one. Minimize expenses. Tell that one who is sitting close to you. Tell him how to minimize expenses. You must learn to live, at your present level. Don't be in a hurry to be like other people. Number six, don't steal, but pay your tithe, first fruit, offerings, and taxes. For a secure future, pay all your debts. Do not steal, but pay what? Your tithes, your offerings, your first fruits, your taxes. You know what I mean by tax? Tax. How many school pays a tax? Pay your tax. Don't say it is government. Correctly can stand as it can become a devourer. I'm telling you, this government you are seeing, all these governments, I've taught you in this church before, whether they are evil or good, it is God that put them there. So when they give laws, so long the laws does not obstruct your service to God, you must obey it. Am I talking here? Did Jesus pay tax? He paid. That was when He said, give to Caesar what is Caesar, and to God what is God's. Pay your taxes. For a secure future, pay all your debts. Number seven, right? Wealth comes by investments. I like this number seven. Wealth comes by what? Comes by what? Investment. So those of you that are working, you are in certain capacities. Maybe you are selling for somebody in Yankura market, or you are in a place you are working, they pay you 10,000, 15,000, 20,000. Even if it is 5,000, they pay you. Quote me. With what I've taught you so far, you can be wealthy if you choose to be. Yes. You can be wealthy. The day I started seeing mechanics only houses and buildings, then I knew that anybody can become anything. Save in order, I'm still on 7. Save in order to multiply the savings. Did you see that? You save for the reason of what? Multiplying the savings. Return, that is common. Return by minimizing costs and multiply by investment and production. Multiply by what? Investment and production. I'll take it again. Save in order to multiply the savings. Return by minimizing costs. Multiply by investment and production. Number 8. Don't listen to dictates of money. It is a good tool but a bad master. Don't listen to the dictates of money. Money is a very good servant but a bad master. Anything that always wants you to buy. Those are the dictates of money. Money is not to be spent, it is to be multiplied. Number 9. Wealth does not come by working harder, longer, or even wiser, but by applying principles, time, energy, and your mind. You must be smart. Wealth does not come by what? Working harder, longer, or even wiser, but by applying what? Principles of time, energy, and your mind. You must be smart. Your mind and your money. You can read Luke's Gospel chapter 19 verse 24 to 26. I would have taken that time to explain all of this, but because of time, I'll just dictate them for you so that you have what I have in my notes. I'm reading from my note to you. Number 10. It is easier to obtain wealth in poor surroundings than in rich or developed surroundings with already maximized potential. That's what my son Philip was saying just now. I've said all these things before. So if you watch what I'm doing now, the things I've been teaching you, I'm paraphrasing them. Do you understand? Okay. It is easier, let me go by it again, to obtain wealth in poor surroundings than in rich or developed surroundings with already maximized potential. So never complain about your circumstances. Never complain about what? Do I go over it again? Okay, it is easier to obtain wealth in poor surroundings than in rich or developed surroundings with already maximized potential. So never complain about your circumstances. What I mean by that, it is easier to be rich in Kano than in Abuja. Does that make sense to you?
Yes, sir.
What number are we now? Ignore social expectations demanding a certain standard of social behavior. Ignore social expectations demanding certain standards of social behavior. Ignore social expectations demanding certain standards of social behavior. You hear what I'm saying? What that means is give yourself time to grow. Did you understand that? Give yourself time to what? That you see my daughter Peace driving a Jeep, and maybe she's of age mate, does not mean You should now put yourself under pressure to arrive at that level overnight. Give yourself time to grow. The environment we live in has its demands, its expectations. The people who are presently on those levels did not get there overnight. So give yourself time to grow. Then be sure you are determined to grow. What number are we? 12. Money does not come because someone is good. Write it down. Money does not come because someone is good. Money does not come because someone is lucky. Just put good, lucky, or spiritual. It comes to those who know and apply the principles of money. From where we read Proverbs 6, you can use from verse 6 to verse 11. Money does not come because someone is good, lucky, or what? Spiritual. Money comes to those who understand what? Money comes to those who know and apply the principles of what? Money. What number are we? 13. There are no limits in life except those of your mind. There are no limits in life except the limits of where? Where are the limits? The mind. That is why you need knowledge to dislodge those secrets. You are not writing, you are sleeping. You are sure? Alright, what number are we? Don't keep liabilities, keep only assets. You read that? Don't keep liabilities, keep only what? And I'm about to explain the difference between the two. Keep assets. Liabilities are those things that you need money to maintain. Resources, your capital to sustain. Alright, even human beings. Some of them are liabilities. While assets are those things that does not take from you, but instead they bring to you. Alright? Okay. That is why there are some people who are liabilities, they are not useful to you. Do away with them. Stay away from them. Alright? What number are we? 15. The reason for failure in life is two things. Number 1, ignorance. Number 2, laziness. The reason for failure in life in any sphere is number 1, anybody sleeping under this teaching. You are both possessed and demonized. The two is combined. Yes. And on the strength of that pathway that you have subscribed to, we can only hope that God will be merciful to you and show you mercy. The Bible says, give not sleep where? To your eyes. There are certain teachings under, even if you are feeling sleepy, you stand up, carry the notes and be walking about and writing. This sleep, you cannot disgrace me. I must take note. You discipline yourself. What number are we? 16. Do not despise the days of small beginning. Start with small savings. Do not despise the days of small beginnings. Start with how many savings? Small savings. You are paid 15,000, 10,000 presently. You can start saving from there. It only takes discipline. 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 Number 17. The windows of heaven are open to send blessing, not money. God sends ideas and designs, not money. The windows of heavens are open to what? Send blessing and not what? Money. God sends you ideas and designs and inspirations through those windows. That's what it means when He giveth us power to get wealth. Number what? 18. Let God become your partner. 1 Corinthians 3 and verse 6. Who should become your greatest partner? Let God, let the Holy Spirit become your partner. Number 19. Money comes by cultivating your land and producing goods and services. Genesis chapter 3, chapter 2 and verse 15. Money comes by what? Cultivating your land and producing goods and what? Services. Take down the sound a little bit. What do I mean by cultivating your land? Discovering yourself, your giftings, the deposits of God in you, the inherent potentials within you, and taking advantage of them to become relevant in life. I talked about production of goods and what? Services. I told you about goods. I told you about services. You must have something to give in exchange. And you get what I'm saying? For people to pay. You know, we just came back from Sokoto. Honey, I think you were asleep when I told Gerard to, after the video, I told Gerard to pick some of my books. How many did you pick? How many pieces? 100. The whole this day, I came back from Sokoto. Outside, Rihanna gave to me 100,000 cash quietly. Enter my account. And people are still requesting for the materials. 100K quietly in one day. That's not somebody's gratuity. During the program, we sold 60,000 cash. The other 40,000 people were crying, screaming, and they didn't come with money. They didn't know about it. So Pastor Sonny pleaded with me. He said, whether it is sold or not, on Monday 40,000 was paid to your account. Come on. Will they go ahead? Okay. Yeah, you go ahead. I sold each copy for 1,000 naira. Because what is in that book, what that book can put in your life, is more than that money 100 times. Yes. Except if you are not sincere. Mr. Thomas and a few other people will tell you what people say about my books. They are big in the bookshop. Many of my members don't have it. Those that have not read it. How do you help these people? And there are other materials I'm writing and putting together now. I know there are too many ideas that are available to me now who have to generate wealth. Money will just be flowing anyhow. You know, if I take my books, these same books you are seeing in Kano, if I take them to US, I won't sell them for 1,000 naira in abroad. No. And abroad, once you tell them $50 or $100, what is it they pay? They'll be rushing. $50 in Nigerian currency. How much is the dollar now? 300. So you do the calculation times 50. 311. 311 times 50, that's how much? Huh? 315 naira to $1, right? Huh? 311 naira to $1. Huh? Where is Mr. Thomas? Where are you? How much is it? Sir? 17,000 for $50, right? That's one of my book is 17,000 in America. And I'll take 50 copies there. 17,000 times 50, that's how much? So you'll be shocked that just 100 pieces that I just squeezed into my traveling bag, I'm coming back to the country with nothing less than 2.5 million. With a boy. production of goods. That is one stream of me that I have developed and bringing money back to me. That is wealth creation. And as that 2.something million comes, should I begin to squander it? No. What should I do with it? Invest it. That's money. That's how it works. What number are we now? 20, which is the last one. God's blessings is important for enduring wealth without sorrow. God's blessings is important for enduring wealth without